5 is El Dragoon. So there are some big reasons I put El Dragoon at number 5. One of them being that he is really strong, really pretty fast, has 2 pretty good skills, but there's some other reasons I didn't. So one of the big reasons I didn't is like his personality, his character-wise, I'm in a character. Well, character-wise, he's not the strongest character like you would think he would be. He's a luchador with robot arms, and you'd think that he'd be like all up in your face. And he's not, which I'm happy but not happy about. I feel like he should have been a stronger character, and he doesn't have as many joke lines as most other characters. I know a lot of this is gonna be feel like I'm like worse battleborn, but no, I'm just rating my favorite battleborn that I play as the most usually. But these are not my favorite forever. I kind of wages, but I am gonna be in the top 5 more battleborn, and then I'm gonna be ranking the battleborn. I'm gonna be ranking them. Oh, but yeah, I don't know. His character is not what you think it would be. It's a great character, but it's not like all the other characters have really fleshed out backstories. You know about them, you know who they are, where they've been, what they've done. But with him, it just kind of feels like it's like it hasn't fleshed out at all. But I don't know, it just kind of feels like that. But due to him being the best late game character, gameplay wise, he's fun, powerful, and once you get to level 5, you're gonna probably be unstoppable. He's powerful, he's funny, but that's the problem I have with him. He has like one thing that he says, like a lot of the other characters are funny. He's like, oh, no need to beat yourself up, I'll just do it for you, which is funny until you hear it every time. I do like this character. That's why he's at number 5, the best, my favorite. But I just have to say this, he's not. His character I liked at first, I thought was hilarious, but he just gets old. He says the same things. Like other characters say the same thing, but not as much as he does. Like he'll say the same thing 3 times in a row, and it gets annoying. It's like a little kid here hears a joke and then says it a billion times. It was funny at first. It's funny for a while, but then it got kind of boring. But due to him being the best late game character, he's at number 5. If he wasn't so strong, he would not be on this list. Because his character-wise, sometimes I just sort of want to just mute him because he gets so annoying. Like I loved his character, thought that all the stuff he says was hilarious at first, but now playing the game since the day it came out, it's just got all the other characters are still funny. He's funny sometimes if you haven't played for it in a while, but his character. I know this feels like I'm doing top 5 worst battleborn and he's number 5, but no, he's one of the best characters in the game, based on his gameplay. But I just can't get over. He gets annoying after a while, is basically what I'm saying. But his passive is one of my favorites. His secondary attack's amazing. Both of his skills are good. Clothesline is good for getting out of the way. He's a good character to play as, but I just can't stress it enough. He gets so old. Not fast though, but if you're gonna play as him, just be warned that he says, like the other characters say the same things over and over again, but you don't notice because they're more subtle than he is. It just seems like every time you take a step, he's like, no need to beat yourself up, I'll just do it for you. It makes you kind of not want to get a kill because he says the same things. I don't know, it was funny at first. Props to whoever did the voice acting, because the voice acting is great. It's just the lines or what I have a problem with. But yeah, he is a great character overall, and yeah, he's good, great in the late game, like he's the best late game character, but they could deal with the squishiness. So problems, squishiness, and repetitive jokes, and pros, pretty much everything else. So yeah, let's get on to wait, there is one more thing. Yeah, squishiness really needs to be addressed. I don't know. You know what? Whatever. On to number 4. Just on to number 4. And there we have it. At number 4 is, of course, Thorn. I realized that there's some sort of delay back there. It wasn't really a delay, I just didn't feel like editing that much. But the reason Thorn is at number 4 is because she's a great character. Her lines are funny, they're not as repetitive as Eldragon's, which just get on my nerves sometimes. But yeah, she's great in almost all situations, where most characters are not good in most situations, because she can be used as a sniper and in close range, which is cool. It's awesome. Say you want to go scout ahead, you can do that. Say you want to stay back and snipe them, you can do that. But I mean, she's fast. I don't know if she's faster than a Rendy, but I think she might be. Both of her skills are great. And I know people don't like the vault hunting, or maybe they do, but I love that skill. Or vault jumping, I think. Vault hunter? I don't know. Whichever is the one that makes her jump really high. I don't remember the exact thing. But yeah, I mean, she is powerful. If you hold it up and let it charge, that's amazing. For her, her blight ability can be used to, say, like that, instant right there. Say there's a Galilea or a boulder. They have a shield, can't shoot them with the arrow, so what do? You use blight, put it under their feet, and then they take damage. It's freaking awesome. Like, that is just so cool. And she's really good with crowd control. She can take out minions, she can focus on what you want to focus on. But once you get targeted by Thorn, you're probably not going to make it out. She's the fastest, and she's not, well, by the fastest I mean she's fast. She's pretty fun to play as. She can get the job done. Her skins, personality are good. I know that I'm critiquing them too, but I'm just talking about everything about the characters that I like, rating the top 5. I do not dislike any of the characters in this game. Well, there are some characters I do dislike, but not that much. These characters I love so much, but there are some things that need to be talked about with these characters. Some of them are so good, but they just have some bad qualities, like Eldragon. But yeah, Thorn is just awesome. Her personality's good, though she has a fleshed out backstory, which some of the characters lack, which she does not lack. She has one of the best backstories in the game. She's really strong, and if you're wondering, like, why am I talking about the backstories and stuff that doesn't matter to the actual game? No, it doesn't. I just like talking about it. Trying to actually give an accurate representation of these characters by talking about stuff that does not matter at all. You can just play the game and never take a look at that lore. But lore is fun to unlock, so you can get loot, and you can just learn more about them. But yeah, I did try maining Thorn for a while, but I've learned that it does get sort of, matches start to run together with her. Not a bad thing, but it's just every match turns out the same. You usually win by a little bit, or win like and kill everyone, or you lose and still just kill everyone. Like, I haven't had a match where we won like 100-0 with Thorn since the game came out. But like literally on the day of launch was the first and only time I've won 100-0 with Thorn. But yeah, like every time I play as Thorn, I usually kill a whole bunch of people, and this is just a clip from a longer video that I will have uploaded by the end of September. It is taking forever to edit. It is like 2 hours long, so, which I know doesn't seem like much, but it is 2 hours and 27 minutes. It will be coming out soon, don't worry. I'll be rating all the battleborn characters starting with Thorn, like I said earlier. Sounds like self-promo stuff, but it's not. I don't see how it would be. But yeah, I mean, she's awesome. She's cool. She's got elf ears. None of the characters have elf ears. Wait, no, that's a lie. Mope has elf ears. Falco has like a dog face. You ever notice that? Kind of looks like a face of, like the way her I can't tell. It looks like an animal face, like the way her face is structured. Alright, you know what? On to number 3. Whatever. Alright, he's great to play as. He's got a good personality, but he does. I don't have any really good critiques for him. Just the reason why I didn't put him at number 1 is because I started playing his other characters more and realized I liked them more. Nothing against Marquis at all, who ever did the voice acting. Good job. You did a really good job. His jokes don't really get as old as Eldragon's do, so that's good. He's got good jokes. It's pretty cool. He's got a pet robot owl that explodes and like a watch thing. Plus, his tier 3 skin is not half bad, unlike a lot of the other ones. So yeah, first lore is pretty good. Great character. Butler to Phoebe. Which is actually really cool that 2 characters have that close of a relationship that you wouldn't expect in most games. I mean, I don't know if I've ever seen something like that in a MOBA, really. Yeah, he's the butler to Phoebe. He's a gentleman robot sniper who hates hobos for some reason, I think. I don't know if he hates them, I just know that he has profound dislike for hobos. For some reason, I don't know. I don't know. He's a great character. I mean, there's not that much critiques. He's just kind of got his backstory's not that much, but it's not too little, but not too much, which is a good thing. Which a lot of these characters go a little too overboard, or they sank 10 minutes ago. By that I mean that they don't do enough. So he's pretty fun to play as. I used to play as him the most. I've played with him at least once on every story mission, I think. I used to be really good with him, but then I stopped playing as him for a while. I'm okay with him now. But I learned on, like, his taunts are pretty cool too. I don't really have that much to say about Marquis besides he's awesome, pretty cool character, pretty cool guy. They did a really good job. And at number 2 is Shane and Orox. And I think I can see what the developer Gearbox was going for with her. I don't know if this is exactly what they're going for, but if they were going for her to be the fun character, she's just fun to play as. She's a really fun character. One of the most fun. She's fun. She's the best, the most well-balanced character in the game. She's just well-balanced. I don't know exactly how to explain it. She's just a good all-around character, and that's pretty much it. I'm just kidding. I'm going to say a lot more stuff. Yeah, so there are some things that I see wrong with her, but those are just teensy minor things. Like one of them is her passive. Like, what's up with that? That's not a passive. I guess it's a passive, but that's not a passive. It doesn't compare to their passive. If you're gonna have that crappy of a passive, you might as well make it higher than, like, I don't know, it does like better movement speed when Orox is gone. So whenever you activate a skill, Orox, they make it more confusing than it actually is. Basically, you activate a skill, you go a little bit faster for a few seconds till Orox returns. Her talent's great. I haven't looked that much into her backstory, but it doesn't really matter to appreciate the back and forth with Shane and Orox. Like, see? Like that. It's like, that, it never really gets old, because I haven't even heard all of it yet. Like, I literally just heard the, it's totally your fault thing. That's actually pretty funny, and it's not all up in your face like a lot of the other characters, which I do enjoy, like Oscar Mike, but it's some of them, I don't know, like, she's just the right amount of everything. She's balanced. she's got medium to long range and close range. You can really be used in any situation, and if like you think you can handle one situation but it turns out you can't, then you can just back out of the situation by turning invisible and running. Her boomerang does a good bit of damage when fetch is really useful, and so is the invisibility. I don't know what it's actually called, like the actual name. Her ult is, I guess it's good. I guess it's fun to use. I don't know. I mean, I'm just kind of. I really like Shane Rock, so I want the ult to be good, but the ult's not that good. It's like I don't understand it. Like it's easy to use. She's just easy to use, but like the ult, I don't understand. Like it's good, I guess. I mean, I'm trying to defend her, but passive aggressively defending her, but it's good. I don't know. It doesn't do that much damage really. I mean, you can get a kill with it, but it's not going to do that much damage. They can literally walk slightly to the left, and they're not going to die. Like, you might as well just not use the ult, and like the ult, you can wait. I mean, it has short. That's pretty silly problem, but all around, she's a pretty good character. She has 2 minor problems, and all the other stuff's pretty big. Don't really see that many problems with her, but yes, like I said, the ult isn't bad. It isn't bad. In any means, it's not bad. But it's not the best. You know what I mean? But yeah, all around, she's a really good character. I like playing as her. She's fun. Really balanced. It's probably the best balance besides, I don't know. Yeah. Probably the most balanced character. Explain why they never really have to fix her, because she's already pretty good character. But I guess onwards to number 1. Come on. By the way, I'm talking like Galt. But alright, number 1 is of course Randy. Randy for number 1. It's a magician with a really cool hat. So she's like she's a chaos magician basically. She can be. It's sometimes way more fun than Shane Norrox. Definitely has higher damage and is more offensive than Shane Norrox is. Shane Norrox is offensive, but not as offensive as Arendi is, really. Arendi's built to be an offensive. She is the definition of offensive character. Both of her skills are great. She's fast. She has high damage. She can get in, do what she needs to do, and get right back out. She's really fun to use. She's pretty good in capture and incursion. Though if you are playing capture, I would suggest playing as Eldragon. Just because that may be better for you. He's the best at capture, I think. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Rennie's really good. So there are a few things I don't like about her are, well, her. I don't exactly know how to explain it. You don't actually do. Her skin, it gets on my nerves. I don't know why. Like her white skin, I never use it anymore because it just gets on my nerves. Because some characters have a similar problem. But you know how her white skin still shoots like the pinkish reddish chaos bolts? It for some reason gets on my nerves. I don't know why. I can't. So it just drove me to the point where I can't play as the Arendi with. I just said really with the Arendi with the white skin because it's like I don't know. It's kind of annoying. Like maybe they should make the chaos bolts white on the white skin, or at least a different color. Like I bought the summertime skin for Arendi, not the tier 2 skin, the one that's like bluish and stuff. And I was kind of disappointed with it. I know it's a tier 2 skin and it's nothing special, but I feel like they should have put more time into it. Her skins aren't the best. I mean, as far as speaking as like the ones you can get in loot packs. But yeah, it just kind of, because it's the chaos bolts that get on my nerves with the skins, because they remain the same color when it feels like they should be a different color. Because it doesn't really fit in with the skin, and it can kind of like crawls on my skin. I don't know. That would have been clever if I said it right. God darn it. Well, guys, yeah, so Randy's number 1, blah, 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 blah. So I think my time's running out, guys. But, if you're not subscribed, maybe you should subscribe. Because if you subscribe, you'll see if I upload videos, which I don't do as much as I should, because my stuff sometimes doesn't work, and dang it.